G'day, mate. Welcome back to Captain Industry with me, Ginny. Today's episode is all going to be about solving problems. Crude oil problems. Yeah, we're down to less than 10,000 crude oil barrels, which means the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about something entirely different. We're going to ignore this entirely. So, first thing I want to talk about is bridges. We're putting in 2 bridges here because we're making concrete slabs and then we're trucking them to there. And we're trucking them in not fast enough to actually keep up with construction parts. Construction. So, what I want to do is get in a belt. Please, belt. Yes, get in a belt along with 2 bridges. And I'm just going to throw Unity at the problem because even though they go down, they're definitely in the way of trucks, which should solve this. So I shouldn't have to import slabs anymore. They should just wander over on a belt, which should be perfect. The other thing I want to do is, how many construction part ones do we have? 500. Okay, I'm going to pause that belt, which should force all the parts down here to make construction part 2s, and I'm going to throw Unity at that problem, because I can. We have 283, which sounds like a lot, except I need to build advanced oil today. So we're also going to throw Unity at that problem. All right, next thing I want to talk about is we got the next research, Vehicle Management 2, which means we can build some more trucks. The new limit is now 90. So even though we're running out of crude oil and we're chewing lots of diesel currently, I'm going to build more trucks to make the problem better. Yes. I don't need crisis management. Okay, we also researched Edicts 2 and Edicts 3. I honestly have no idea what they are. Where are they? Captain's Office, Edicts 2. Growth Boost 2, Quarantine, Food Saver, Water Saver, and Farming Boost. And Growth Boost 3, Food Saver, Health Boost, Fuel Saver. Okay, so a couple of these. We should probably turn on a fuel... Never mind, we don't even have the Fuel Saver turned on. We could have done that. Let's save some fuel. I can now even save... Oh. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. There's not much of an indication to say you've swapped between one tier and the other. Okay. Yeah, we can turn on lots of fuel saver. Not going to. We'll be fine. I do also need to get a belt from rubber into... Where's rubber? Oh, rubber's over here. So a belt from there to there, probably a good idea in the not too distant future, but going to ignore the problem for right now, because that's what we do. Next thing I want to talk about is mining. I've had this little crew over here. This is my little tight crew, the good crew. They're just ramping up this, mainly so we can get things in and out a little bit easier. This is a future project, not worried about that. Once they're done there, just so we know, we're going to be sending them over here to ramp out this so we can get up to this tier so our wood choppers can chop this. And then we're going to send them up to here so they can ramp this so we can send the wood choppers up there to chop that. Meanwhile, we're still mining copper. Hopefully we'll stop ripping trees off the cliff until at least, we've cut them down. I prefer to cut them down first and then we can, rip out the rest of the mountain. But yeah, we're clearing out as much copper as we can. We have the big crew out all the way out here. They have been told to, flatten out this plateau of crap. And then after they've done that, they've been told to dig their way around and down to the next layer. Because, there's more trees. Speaking of trees, we have upgraded our great wood storage. I've now got a single unit storage here that we drop wood in, and then it just throws it into all 3 lanes. And I haven't done the same with export yet, because I'm not worried. But we'll do that in the future. Research. Okay. Today's research, I need to have pipes too. That's going to be actually really, really important. We're going to grab basic desal because that'll give us more clean water. Clean water is probably going to become an issue in the not too distant future. I cannot do, and we'll tick off burning first. I can't do wheat farming and processing until I find wheat seeds on the map. So... we're not too worried about that right now. Storage 2 will actually be really, really helpful. Probably even food market 2, because we keep having a situation where we've got nowhere to store the food. So we might as well have the next layer of food markets. Maybe ship weapons? I don't know. We'll add the weapons and the armor to the queue. And that's about it. Next episode's probably going to be steel smelting. Maybe. Biofuel, burner, We'll get them when we get them. They're not strictly important. Okay. All right. So with that out of the way, okay. So we've got concrete blocks moving and grooving. Rubber is still a bit of a problem, mainly because did I really never give you coal? Shit. How did I never give you coal? Please drop coal there. Okay. Look, very quickly. Very quickly. I appreciate dodging something up. You need to go to... Are you at height 2? If you're at height 2, I'll take it. Maybe not. Yeah, that's probably better. Because I'm going to have a lot of pipe spaghetti we need to deal with today. Quick deliver. Done. Okay. And unpause you as well. Alright, so at least now you get coal automatically. That'll be great. New refugees. We have 31 workers. What's our population cap? We could have one more lot of refugees. So remind me to pause that and let me forget all about it. And then we're going to have overpopulation. Okay, I need to set you guys to go do this. So they'll clear out that. I'm trying to clean up mining jobs as we go. Semi-successfully. All right, down here. This is today's big project as it starts to rain. First off, we need a dock, okay, which we'd already put down. We need the actual cargo depot itself, plus we need a couple of fluid modules, plus we need some fluid storage. Obviously, this is all going to be set to crude oil with import and export off, and we're going to copy that to all those to make sure they're fine. I do have this one here, which is going to bring in crude oil, and it runs into this splitter and make sure it's priority fed in. So as soon as we put crude oil into here, these guys stop working, which means, back to the world map, I need to grab Mr. Shippy that we've been filling up with crude oil for quite some time and has 12,000 barrels and bring him home. Reason I have to bring him home is this is the iron that we need in the dock to fix the cargo ship that we haven't fixed, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah. Here I am trying to set up oil, and I don't actually have a ship to go get the oil. We're going to keep adding tiles out here. You guys go away. All right. So on today's project. Today's project is to build an oil refinery. Now, I've got some good news. I've got some bad news. The good news is I sort of went through exactly how to build this in a tutorial video yesterday. So that's the good news for me. The bad news for you guys is if you really want to have detailed information on how to build this, I'm going to be skipping over it fairly lightly because I went through a tutorial video on how to build this just the other day. Yes, pipe comes out. So this is going to be our crude oil pipe, which I'm going to dump right there. Can I turn off that at least? And all of that. Hey, Shippy come home. Shippy come home. 12,069 crude oil barrels. Nice. I still don't have any construction pallets. What the hell is your story? Oh, we're now maxed out, you guys. Okay, you guys can have some unity too. That's not good. I wanted the unity to go up, not down. Pause. I don't think that's going to help my unity count. Okay, so you have the iron. All right, so you have the iron. We should have an import here. I'm going to set that to a higher priority, and we need to off. Yes. So I need to bring. No, I'm not going to pipe it. I was considering it. No, we're not going to pipe it. All right. So I need to bring crude oil into there, and then after we've got a couple of tanks filled up, and therefore we're no longer on the local reserves, we should close that. We should be able to turn these guys off. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. All right. One other thing. Oh, all right. So we're going to build advanced diesel right here. Now, obviously, we've done the tech. It unlocks distillery stage 1, distillery stage 2. Also unlocks a flare stack, so you can burn off any oils you don't want to deal with. Unlocks medium oil, heavy oil, sour water, and light oil. Okay. Nope. Click all the wrong buttons. All right, with that out of the way, how it actually works is we have a basic distillery. Okay, this is what we've been using up until now. It brings in 54 crude oil, outputs 24 diesel. We swap over to a distillery stage 1, which feeds into a distillery stage 2, also brings in 54 barrels of crude oil, nice and simple, but outputs, after a lot of processing and some other buggerizing around, outputs 36 diesel. So it's a 50% increase in the amount of diesel out for the same amount of crude oil in. You just have to deal with 7 different liquids. So, yeah. Okay, how is that done? That's not close. All right. So, we just need to deal with this one small, tiny, itty-bitty problem. So, I'm going to start in an odd place, but that's perfectly fine. No, actually, I'm going to start with... can I put you there and you there? You guys are there for copying reasons only. I need 1 tile out, because that's how... Well, that's a marker. And then the second thing I'm going to need is a boiler gas. Now, like I said, did a tutorial video on this. It hopefully covers everything you're going to... Well, it's not going to hopefully cover. It will cover everything you'll need to know about oil. So I recommend, if you want to know more details or exactly how this works, you're not sure where I put a pipe, by all means check out that tutorial video, because I went through everything in vast detail. You go there, which means you go there. Doesn't seem right. It is right, but it doesn't seem right. Okay. Pipes. Okay, so we need to deal with a whole bunch of piping. First off, crude oil goes in the front. Next up, we have steam, which goes left to right, 3 tiles out. Then we have sour water, which returns back in this direction. Please leave the pipe there. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hang on. Come back here. Sour water, I'm going to hook straight into the topmost pipe, so I don't have to worry about it. Steam needs to come into the steam turbine, or the boiler gas. The boiler. We need to plug steam into both those 2 machines. Okay, so we have very, very quickly, in half a second, we've set up the left-hand side, which did... pause. Did unpause everyone, please. It brought crude oil in. It also needed steam and sour water and steam. We've done a couple of problems very, very quickly. Next up, we have heavy oil. Heavy oil is going to come to here and then over to there and then out to there. And I should be able to connect a bonus pipe into there for the next lot of heavy oil, because we're going to be building a sizable system. I want to bring I'll just leave you there for a second. First thing I actually need to do is run the diesel pipe right the way through to here so I can connect to it. Excellent. All right, now we're going to bring diesel up and you're going to plug it in on top. Okay, so very quickly unpause. Yeah. All right. That deals with the heavy oil output from this guy. Also deals with the diesel output from this guy. Has not dealt with the what's the other item? Light oil. Light oil that comes out the back. If we press this, yes, we have light oil right here, and that's good news because you look like you accept light oil. So we need to build it in a couple of basics, and again, I'm using odd items for spacing. So we're going to put a pipe balancer there and a pipe balancer there. Has one problem with that. That is the 2 pipe balancers can't plug into one another because they balance pipes, not pipe balancers, and they can't plug directly into the boiler because, again, they balance pipes, not boilers. So we need to cancel you because I can't build that, but I can put a squiggly pipe in there. Next up, we're going to need storage. I'm going to want a fluid storage. I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here. Need another one of those balancy things, which we're going to be putting right here, because you remember that fluid, that light oil pipe I was talking about? Well, we're going to jam it in there, jam it in there, and jam it in there, and we're going to jam that one in there. Okay, with all that out of the way, we're going to grab one of these. We're going to put you there because you're going to balance more pipes. Where's that heavy oil? Heavy oil is going to come straight to there, and now it's balanced. Now we don't have to worry about it. Next thing we need to do is I'm going to have excess heavy oil that I need to deal with, and I'm also going to have excess light oil that I need to deal with. Best way to deal with things that you don't want to deal with is burn them off. So we're going to bring 1 into there. You are going to come, hook to the pipe, then come up a tile, and stay up a tile, and then you're going to go in there. Okay. So that'll burn off our light oil, plus it'll burn off our heavy oil. I love burning things off. Last thing we need to do is, we need to deal with our steam and our smoke. So can I get a smokestack, please? A smokestack, not a flare. I'm not burning off any materials because that would be like putting up a beacon. Oh, refugees. Pause. I didn't forget. 550 out of 560. You proud of me? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to put up a flare stack because that makes fire, and fire brought in refugees, and then they wanted food, and they were just annoying. We just want to put in a smokestack that means there's pollution, and then people avoid the city. Yeah, the island. Okay, so I want to put in a power generator right here. This is going to get rid of the steam waste product. It is a waste product. From the boiler, I do need to set these guys to a very, very high power production. That way, if they actually make some power, we actually use the power rather than it sitting in the shaft and doing nothing. And then, water. You need water, and you need water. On top of that, we do need to prime the system because it is a system that needs to be primed. And you're going to go flip, rotate. There. Okay. You also... Nope. Also have a smokestack I need to deal with. You're going to need a water pipe, which will come, well, basically in like that. Your steam pipe plugs into... Your steam pipe plugs into that steam pipe. Yeah, I'm with you now. And your water pipe plugs in one tile up and into there. Okay, does it look like a piping mess? What we'll do is we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then now it's less ethereal. Maybe it'll look less like a mess, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like almost like a production line. Okay, so I want you to prioritize the light oil in here. I want you to prioritize bringing in the light oil. I want you to prioritize putting the heavy oil into that tank. We only need to add 2 things to this system. We have the crude oil. Can we tell Shippy to go grab Shippy? Yes, we have crude oil after that arrives. We just need to deal with this will end up being the diesel out. Also need to deal with the sour water out. And I need to deal with, well, the water in, which... Yeah, I can't do that quite yet. I need to actually get the water pipe. Okay, so water pipe. Water pipe's actually going to be a very, very simple one. We're going to come over here and put down a groundwater pump right about there. Why? Because that's the closest spot I got water. We're going to bring you up 2 tiles and bring it out to the coastline first. That way, hopefully, you're not in the way. And we're just going to bring it here where I have other pipes, and we're just going to unpause all that really quickly. All right. Back to over here. I want the diesel pipe, which is this one. I'm going to bring it all the way out to the coastline and drop you just there for a second because I also need to plug diesel into our ship. So we're going to bring diesel over to here and then plug it into there. And then when our cargo ship actually arrives, it'll have some diesel. Next up, diesel pipe. I want to branch off here. Thank you. We need to come around the coastline to... Let's just stop there for 1 second. I need to bring it up and I need to tag it in here. And I need to tag it in probably on the left of this pipe, which is a wastewater pipe. So damn. Alright, we'll delete you back a few tiles. Okay, so I need you to come actually to there. And we'll run you at height 2 beside the other one. And we'll run it all the way up. No. I didn't turn off the magnet. Okay. I need to run you... I want to follow this curve if possible. Which is 1 tile past the point where it starts curving. I know, it doesn't make sense to me either. Drop you down to tile number 1. And it's 1 tile past. And then back up. I love it when I can match the curves. Okay. If I could just match where the poles were, I'd be ecstatic. Alright, we're going to bring you to there. I'm going to drop you right there because I have the U2 providing diesel. Now, currently, I can't just turn one system off and turn the other system on. I need to have some sort of overlap. So what we're going to do is we're going to logically delete well, that pipe and that pipe. We're going to throw a unity problem because at the moment we're not making any diesel. We're going to throw another pipe balancer in right there. Yes, which will bring you out into there, you out into there, and you into there. Yeah, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, which we're then going to unpause all of that and turn throw uni at all those problems, and then we want you to prioritize in from the pipe that comes from our new oil plant. And by the way, are you definitely working? Hang on, let's zoom right in. That pipe's moving. Oh, that liquid's moving. That liquid's not moving. So yes, we are prioritizing the new system. We have a little bit to spare. Good, we're good to go. You are actually ready to go. Okay, so we'll turn your import off. Holy shit. Oh, I missed the exhaust? It was off by tile. Okay, because they brought in the water and the coal. That makes life so much easier. Okay, and you've obviously... Either the ship did arrive... Okay, you don't have any diesel, so I need to actually turn you on to get some diesel. Okay, alright, so... Alright, water, that's what we're up to. So, water, you're at height 3, good, because I didn't plan that, but that's so much better. Turn the magnet off, let's run you on top of the diesel pipe. And you need to come to that tile. And then you can come down to 2 high. But then I basically need you to plug in there. Can you go 1 tile further? I don't think you can. You can! Perfect. Nope. Actually connects perfectly. Excellent. Okay, and then that plugs into there. Alright, so that is our water. That is our diesel. That is just about everything, I hope. We're going to unpause anything. No, I want to pause those guys. Anything the eye can see. That's the wrong type of pause. Alright, we'll throw uni at the very long pipe. No, it's already built. I'll throw uni at that, and I'll throw uni at that, and I'll throw uni at this stuff, and this stuff, and this stuff, and this stuff, and... Okay, so that means one last pipe I have to deal with, which is this, which is our wastewater, sour water pipe, which later on we do use. So I want to make sure that I don't just permanently dump it. I need to make sure I have access to it in the future. Do I let you do a squid? If I move you back by a tile, you might put in a support. If you put in a support, I can't get trucks through here. So I'm going to allow this squiggle just this once. But then again, we're not going to call it squiggle, we're going to call it art. There's a difference. One is ridiculously expensive. The other one happens free and it's called a mistake. Okay, so with that done, you are providing steam. Steam should be flowing into here. I got my pipes in the right order. No. I need to toggle your direction for priming. Once it's primed, you should have steam. Excellent. I sort of want you to get. Okay. Alright, you're fine. You're running. Slow down the game. Let's move that out to one side. Okay, so you're going to output, you're going to bring in crude oil, you're going to output heavy oil, which will jump into this pipe in a second, along with sour water, which will jump into this pipe. There's our heavy oil, there's our sour water. Okay, so sour water is going to come to this imaginary pipe. Pause. Unpause. Oh, I have 0. Oh my god. Unpause. I can't believe I spent... Oh, damn. Okay. No. Alright. It's going to sit there. Meanwhile, heavy oil. Heavy oil has run all the way through into here, in through the tank. Now it's got this filter for heavy oil. Came through here, and it's actually sitting in here currently, or at least it should be. I think it's already been processed, and it's been spat back into steam to refire the system. Meanwhile, so you're outputting diesel, which is sitting in this pipe, which is going to go all the way over to here, and all the way into our pipe balancer, and refill that, which has got very empty very quickly. What went wrong? Absolutely nothing? I think nothing went wrong. Wastewater is still being exported? I don't know. I don't know why it's suddenly so empty. It is a little bit worrying to see it like that. Okay. You are outputting light oil. Light oil came into here, This is now a filter for light oil. And we actually have light oil in here ready to burn. This is full of heavy oil and almost full of light oil ready to go. We are prioritizing to use the light oil first, which goes in the tank. And the heavy oil we're prioritizing to put into the tank until the tank's full. Once the tank's full, it goes in here, and then it becomes, well, free power, because I like free power. All right, so that is the whole oil build. Now, a couple of caveats. One, crude oil. This uses 54 crude oil. This crude oil pipe only moves 60 items per second. So I want to upgrade the pipe. This one. This one? Yeah, this one. This one is the one that moves the diesel out. Again, only moves 60 items per minute. Sorry, minute per second, which means I want to upgrade that pipe all the way back to, well, wherever it came from. In theory, that's the whole pipe length, right? Yep. Okay, and the reason I want to do that is I want to take this. I want to put more available place to dump products. Really? Shit, I apologize. I didn't even realize. Cool. I want to put one of these between these two. Okay, so like literally right here. Okay, move more of the twos on the ground, please, just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I also need to set you two off. Okay, so I want to build one of those, and the reason I want to build one of those is I want to put one of these lined up with that. So that should be 5 tiles. That looks to be 5 tiles. You go away. You're just there as a spacer, which means, hang on, which pipe switch? You are heavy oil. You are crude. So we plug crude into there. Into there. Thank you. We take the steam pipe further this way. We take the sour water pipe further that way. We take the diesel pipe into there. And then, if I've done this correctly, it should be a case of sour water, top pipe, steam into that pipe and into that pipe. Light oil gets dumped out the back. We then take our heavy oil. Yeah, heavy oil. I want to stop you there and there and there. Sorry, and plug that into there, and then we take our diesel, which we're going to hold down control, so we get a nice little bit of a nice corner. I'm going to put you up there, and then same story. I'm going to unpause and through unit problem, and we should have just increased and doubled out our diesel, because we were running, where are they? We were running 24 and 24 diesel out per minute. We have now took that up with one of these running to 36, which is not quite as much as the 56, 50, what? 24 and 24, right? No, I didn't even pay attention to the numbers. So we were making 48, 24 doubled. We took that up to 36, and then we've now done one better and taken that up to 72. So we're now making 72 diesel per minute, which is good, because we now have a cargo dock that's going to want to have diesel in it at all times. At the same time, I can get up to 3 of these in a row off one pipe of crude oil. I can, with my balancer thing, take a magical pipe, wrap it up, over, and down, and do another 3 if I really wanted to. I don't think we need another 3 just yet. No, fit another 3. You would go there, and ooh. Yep, okay, another one is, we may have some stuck trucks. You stuck? You're not starting to do anything? Good, go away. Okay, what are we doing? We're bringing that pipe, which is steam, over here. We're going to come up a tile, and you're going to be sour water. They're all the ones I need to actually place in manually. Okay, so sour water, top pipe, yep. Steam goes into there and into there. Light oil goes into there. Heavy comes to there, over tile, and then over the post and plugs in the next one. And then finally, our diesel plugs in right above heavy oil. Okay, alright, so with that, cancel. That pipe's a bad pipe. Cancel. The out truck? Probably not. What's wrong? Oh, we can build you? Okay. And that. Alright. That should now be 3 in a row. And getting. Alright, We might have some problems filling this in. We might have to do, come in from one side and fill all the way down. But that is 3 refineries back to back to back. Which you're full. Oh, because that had a connector on it. That's why you couldn't output. Right? No steam. I might have added too quickly. Oh, that's the issue. Toggle direction. Yes, you should, now we've primed the system, have that pipe flipped, which means you can get steam. Steam, steam. You can get steam. You can get steam. Cannot be quick delivered. It turns out I used all the construction parts. Health, -1. Disease. How's the common cold? You guys will get over it. Alright. 2 workers needed. Good news is, I'm pretty sure I can pause this and this, because they don't need to run anymore. I'm also pretty sure I can pause all of that, because that doesn't need to run anymore. I'm also pretty sure that my boat is not here, and no place to dump products. I've got plenty of places to dump products. Dump it out here. I am also pretty sure that my boaty boat has 10,000 barrels on it still. And with oil up and running, how many have I left? Oh, we got 8,000. It was easy. We had time to spare. I'm probably going... Actually, we'll do it right now. Tank. Can I get a tank in here? Okay, you are going to be crude oil. I'm going to have you... I don't even need to keep full command. I just need crude oil. I just need you to have the ability to have crude oil. Alright, we're going to come... there. Okay, I want to bring crude oil pipe out to here, across to, you're at height 3, right? Okay, you are at a height 3. Can I come height 2, please? And turn R off, because, you know, magnets make pipes attached to one another. We'll bring you underneath this pipe to here, and then probably raise you up to 3, because you are going to be struggling along the edge of nowhere. Can I bring it down to 1, actually? Can I slide you underneath this mess? No, I prefer you go seaside. Okay, alright. And then we're going to plug that in. I want to make sure we have clearance. Alright. If I offer you the ability to make a squiggly pipe, what nonsense do you come up with? I accept it. Alright, we're going to unpause that. We're going to quick deliver that whole pipe. We're going to unpause you. And you will just be a spot where we allow crude oil. Other pause. There we go. Alright, yep. Well, tree harvester has no trees. Haha! Tree McGee! Okay. I don't think you can reach those ones. But I'm pretty sure if I tell you guys to harvest that, it should be good to go. Alright, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and maybe not the ones up on the next plateau. Alright, and these guys that were recently started, yep, they have got that area thoroughly cleared off. So cleared off, in fact, I'm going to actually, I assigned both areas. I'm going to cancel this and let you guys go up to the next area. Hang on, is that traversable? No! Sorry guys, you weren't quite done. Yeah, I need that done. Okay, well, please come back and do it. And you have a bump, do you? Turn mining and dumping off. And limestone? No? Sand. Oh, it's got one tiny rock sticking out. This black one? Ridiculous. Okay. Copper's bad. Where's copper bad? Because there's no copper in the copper machine. How about you harvest copper ore? And it probably means... No, you got 4 trucks. It should be alright. It's just that we're dumping things miles away. Okay, so we now should have all the Ds in the world. I have no construction parts, but we'll catch up construction parts with time. And I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to be leaving today's episode. We are going to have in the not too distant future some problems with some pollution, because sour water is really bad pollution wise. We did turn off, wastewater, because in theory you guys don't run anymore. Hang on, do output wastewater? Never mind, we're still using some wastewater, not a lot of wastewater for rubber. That's the word I'm looking for. But now we're putting out much worse. We'll eventually get a tech to solve that problem. But yes, you are going to run it constantly. You'll provide steam to all these guys. All these guys will be happy. Eventually, I'll have some construction parts, and that'll get finished. And in the next episode, we're going to be doing about a few things. One of the things we do need to handle reasonably quickly is going to be bringing the boat home. I forgot. Potentially upgrading you. Cargo ship doesn't hold that much. In fact, I can probably cut that back. Okay, so one of the things we do need to do in an upcoming episode is actually the next episode. It'll be we'll be covering transportation routes and advanced logistics. Yes. That's what we're covering in the next episode. But yeah, we are burning off all light oil. Eventually, heavy tank will fill up. When the heavy tank fills up, this boiler will kick in, and we will just convert it into power as a waste product. Which means that, more free power at the same time, a whole bunch of free diesel. I've got pipes here. I probably need to plug diesel in. I should. Don't need to, but I probably should plug diesel in here as well. Just so trucks don't have to deliver it. I don't know. All problems for a future episode. But I'm going to call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next episode of Captain Industry with me, Jetty. Alright, that's it. We're out. Bye.